If me stay, me I go die from heartbreak, yeah.
First and foremost, free the whole world, boss. I am your gracious host, Caspian Montgomery. Welcome, Gaza Nation, to another episode of the Vybz Kartel Show. Today, we will be explaining the brand new song, Then You and Me, to the patois illiterate, and I know everyone in Gaza Nation knows exactly who he is talking about in this song. This is definitely a tearjerker. So without further ado, teacher, please begin.
The people them where you the die for, I them quick for broke your vibes, dog. Treat you like a light bulb, on and off. But when me do you, that's so cool.
Ardi, the innocent, begins the first verse by letting us know that this woman, and for those of you who are not in Gaza Nation, the woman he is talking about is Shorty, and Shorty is Vybz Kartel's ride or die woman. I will say nothing more and nothing less about her. She has people in her life that she would die for. She would go to war for these people, but those same people are quick to bring her vibes down. They treat her just like a light bulb, on and off, and I believe we all know people just like this in our lives. Someone that when they need money, they need to borrow something, they need a favor, they are right there, they are happy to talk to you, and then as soon as the favor is completed, they stop answering their calls. When it's your time of need, they are nowhere to be found. And then Vybz Kartel asks her, but what did he do to her that was so cruel that she treats him very badly at times, but he is always in her corner, and we all know he is always there for his family.
You go out and you way for hurt me, and me go out and my way for hurt you. We keep going round in a circle. Now this a can't love, this a surgery.
Our great Gaza leader then lets us know that both of these people in this relationship are going out of their way to hurt each other when they are angry at one another. So he's going out of his way sometimes to hurt her, make her feel bad, and she is doing the exact same thing. And he says, we keep going around in a circle. Some days, some months we are good together, everything is fine, and then all of a sudden something tumultuous happens, and they all of a sudden are at odds again. And then he says, so this cannot be love. This is more like a surgery. He's speaking about heart surgery because she is literally ripping out his heart at times, and I'm sure he is doing the same to her. And this is just quite the message. It is very relatable to anyone who's ever been in love before, in a real relationship, because there are ups and downs, and I can feel every single bit of his emotion when he's singing these lyrics, because I too, as I'm assuming that most of you have been there before. We cannot get it right. We try, we make up, and then we break up again. This is just an amazing song, and with that last line, we have reached the glorious chorus.
You too lying, you too jealous. Me so close, you're so fed up. A long time you want to cut. Me can't stay, me can't leave. Sit down.
I would not fault any man nor woman who sheds tears to this chorus, because it cuts so deep. This is just extravagantly brutal. That is the best way I could describe this chorus. It is just like he said in the first verse, this is like heart surgery. He says that she lies all the time, and he's always jealous of other males giving her attention. And then he says that he's very angry, and she's very fed up with him being angry at her. And then it's been a long time that she's wanted to leave him, but she sticks around, and I'm assuming it's for out of pure love. I do believe that, but also for the children. They are just fighting like any real couple would, especially due to their circumstances. He is a superstar among superstars, and I do believe that would be very tough to deal with in a relationship. And then he says he can't stay though, but he cannot leave. And Gaza Nation, please tell me in the comment sections, have you ever felt this way? You do not want to stay, but you do not know what you would do without this woman. I cannot believe how well this chorus is crafted. The beat, everything is very somber. It's very actually depressing. It puts me in a mood that if I just broke up with my love, this song would probably be on repeat until I got all the tears out. It is just extremely poignant.
People wait till when you're down to do you wrong. Them never did right. Made up excuses come suddenly like bring up something from 1999.
The king of dancehall begins the second and final verse by telling Shorty that people will wait till you're down, till you're at your lowest point, when you are depressed, and then they will do you wrong. Those people, they were never right in the first place. That is a life lesson from the teacher. And then he says that they will all of a sudden make up excuses and bring up something from 1999. So they will try to break up a happy relationship when someone is feeling depressed, bringing up old news just to get people in an argument. And we all know bad minds just like that. They are everywhere. We must always be on the lookout for them. And if we find one in our circle, we must cut them off immediately.
So you go out of your way for argue, cause you know something now go call you. That are your signal for do what you want do. When we start talk, you say me a evil.
The boss of all bosses, then referring to the last line where the bad minds are bringing up old news. He says she is taking that to heart, and then she's going out of her way to argue when there's actually no argument in sight. She's just ready for a fight. And then he says that she knows that he is not going to call her. He is probably fed up, saying, again, you are bringing up stuff that's in the past, so I'm not going to acknowledge it, and I'm just going to walk away from this situation. And that is her signal to go do what she wants to do. So now she's saying, I'm a free woman, I'm done with this man, and I can go out to the club and party with my girlfriends, something along those lines. And then he sees her actions, he sees how she is acting, and he says, I'm going to call her. And then he calls her, and they are talking again, and she is telling him that he's such an evil man. And Gaza Nation, if you've ever been in this type of relationship, you know what he is saying is true. This does happen to everyone across the world. It is just such a sad experience to actually have to go through this. And with that last line, we have reached the end of another Vybz Kartel masterpiece. Gaza Nation, as always, thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because that is what grows this channel, and we all want to spread the good word of the world boss to the rest of the world and to the patois illiterate. again, I must say that this song, it doesn't have many words, but you can feel every single one of them. They cut just like a ginsu. They cut very deep. It is a very emotional song, and I know that we can all relate to it somewhat. I will not take up any more of your time, so until we meet again, it is Gaza, me say, forever.
So you go out of your way for hurt me, and me go out of my way for hurt you. We keep going round in a circle. Now this a can't love, this a surgery. Sit ya, sit ya, sit ya.